The number one astrology manifestation law. Hey, I'm the birthday coach saying you were born for more. In numerology, the world in 2024 is going into an 8 universal year. 8 is about prosperity, creating wealth, promotion, and taking back your power. I want to help you create more in 24, and that's why I'm starting this series, the Astrology Manifestation Laws, how you can manifest the things you want according to your astrology chart. So let's dive right in. What's the number one law? The very first principle, it's your first house. So the natal chart, your astrology wheel, has 12 houses. The first house is the house of you, your identity. Any planets that are in that first house, you must do what they want. You must act like it, talk like it, walk like it. Why is that? I thought that the first house is just your rising sign. It's just a facade. That's why you're not manifesting, because you're listening to garbage from the other astrologers. The first house is you. And if you don't get you right, baby, nobody's going to get you right. You see, the first house affects all the other major houses in your life. It is opposite of your seventh house. You want to manifest a husband? You want to manifest a wife? The husband or wife that is supposed to be in your life is going to first be attracted, is going to first notice you by what? Acting like your rising sign, doing the qualities of the planets in your first house. Now, are you more than the first house? Yes. You're all the planets. You're all the energies. But if we're talking about manifestation, another word is attracting. How do I attract my partner? You attract your partner by being strong in the first house. But not only that, that 10th house, the 10th house of the world, your public image is looking to the first house. So look into the first house to guide it. So what do you mean? What I mean is this. If you're trying to choose a career that you can be powerful in, that you can be prosperous in, that you can be promoted in, if that career in the 10th house doesn't go along with the first house, you will not manifest success. Why? Because the first house is who you are. And if the 10th house, if you're trying to do something that is so different than what the first house says, people will not think you're authentic. Why do people vote for politicians? Why do people like people? They just say, you know, that guy's real. That guy, he's authentic. I like him. I may not agree with him, but that's a real guy. People want authentic people. So even if you're building this public image, if it truly isn't part of that first house of identity, that first house of the vibration that you give off naturally, then there's going to be a disconnect. There's going to be a disconnect, and people aren't going to trust you. They may not know why they don't trust you. It just feels off. Oh, he doesn't feel natural. And some of you, have you ever noticed that you get nervous around people and they misjudge you because you seem unnatural to them? But really, you're an awesome person. You're awesome. You just give off a vibe that's unnatural. To manifest, to create, to produce results in your life, you got to get your first house right. And so if you want to strengthen your identity, to know what your purpose is, to be able to send off a signal that you're authentic, that you're real, and you deserve to be promoted, you deserve to attract your husband and wife, then start working on that first house. Hey, I'm the birthday coach, and you can go to thebirthdaycoach.com. I am taking on new clients to manifest more in 2024. Go to my website and schedule a free call, a complimentary call, how you can get 12 one-on-one coaching calls with me next year to manifest whatever it is you're desiring, whether that's a husband, wife, better career, better health. Everything's in the astrology chart. And listen, I say coaching, not a reading. Not a reading, coaching. Why? You can get 1,000 readings from astrologers. You got Mars here, you got Moon there, and it does blank for you. Why? Because you need coaching. You need consistent accountability. You need someone that can work with you on developing your potential, developing your planets. The planets are your potential. You got some weaknesses. We all got weaknesses. And just getting a reading one time isn't going to strengthen you enough to know how to navigate the energies that are within you in your astrology chart. Thebirthdaycoach.com, law of manifestation of astrology number one. You got to pay attention to the first house, the planets there, the chart ruler, the rising sign has a planet that controls it. That's your most important planet. I don't care. It might be your weakest planet. It might be your worst planet. But if you don't strengthen it, if you don't feed it, if you don't guide it, well, you ain't going to manifest nothing.